chicks and amused. You gotta believe it. There's nothing you can't do if you can dream it. Every day.
This week we are still in Walking in This World by Julia Cameron, and we're going to be discussing Week 10, Discovering a Sense of Camaraderie.
Cameron is talking about having the right people around you, basically. Not the people who are there for you in good times, the people who are there for you in bad times, but somebody to combine all the times. The 24/7 person is what I call it. So, like, you know, these girls right here are the perfect kind of support for me as I go through. I've had the ups and the downs, and they've been there through the whole thing with me, and I love it. So I feel like that is why we've become successful in each of our own rights, because we have each other.
She talks about someone who loves you and supports you at your smallest and at your biggest, and it has nothing to do with the scale.
Because I'm at my biggest, just so you know.
And we still love you.
And they love me anyway.
You know, someone who, when you're really struggling, is really there to cheer you on, but then when you find some level of success, that knows that you're vulnerable and scared to now what, you know, so you don't make a creative U-turn.
Yes! She raced and she ran the Disney Marathon, and to me she's a winner because I can't run half a mile, so I'm impressed that she can do that. How many miles was it?
26.2.
26.2, nice.
And even though we are not runners, and Eva says she's not a writer, I loved all the people who chimed in to say that they are runners and writers, and what a great metaphor that is, and you know, we want to go the distance.
It's not a coincidence that the word exorcise and the word exercise are so similar. That getting out and, well, I don't run, I'll walk, sometimes I'll run, but you run. But whatever it is, that you're just, that physical activity, you know, getting out those thoughts. And she's made the point many times in the book, that's what art is too. That physical activity, whether it's writing or it's typing or it's acting or it's painting or whatever, it's physically expressing something, and you're exorcising while you're exercising. What's so important to me out of this chapter is that you've got to be responsible yourself for finding those types of support, finding the emotional support and also finding the technical support. And so, like we were talking about before, the critique group is such a great resource for that, because if you're going to really improve in your art and grow and make progress, you do have to have the people that can give you criticism that's constructive criticism.
I went to the Society for Children Book Writers and Illustrators SCBWI conference this a couple weekends ago and learned so much, and one thing that I learned of is that I was part of a big community. So there were editors, there were agents, there were published writers and unpublished authors who were all there, and we were just one big community, and everybody was so supportive and so wanting to help each other. I mean, it didn't matter who they were there to help you.
Yes, our inner creator may be childlike. We're always talking about that, the importance of playing and having fun with our art, but we have allowed ourselves to cross the line to childish. Defensive and defended, we have shied away from authentic growth. So even though we're trying to create a playful, childlike atmosphere, that we need to continue to do things like join organizations and go to conferences and attend webinars and not be afraid of learning. That, you know, we can't be like a kid not wanting to learn something new, that we have to keep growing to get better at something.